Hi, it's Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today we are doing a live unboxing of the Hay House subscription box for the fall. We're really excited to get our hands on this. We have a deck from Kyle Gray, a deck from Radley Valentine. So we are just going to wait a moment, and then we are going to get into opening these new decks. Excuse me. We are always excited when we get to explore with a new deck and do some readings with it. So we will open them up, go through them, and then we are going to do some readings, a general reading, and then we will get into some messages. So we are doing this as a live. If you are watching it later, just know that my channel does live readings. So if I start interacting with somebody, just know it's because we're doing it as a live, but you can watch this whenever you find it. We are really excited, Julie. We are opening the new Hay House box. So we are always excited with that. And there's a little information card. And the first deck is the Angels and Aura deck with Radley Valentine and Douglas Frazier, which is a beautiful, beautiful deck. She says we're gonna go through that one, and then we will get into the next one. So we are gonna set it right there. Apparently, right there for now. So maybe add that in front of it. So we are starting with the Angels and Aura deck. We are excited. I almost ordered this before I knew it was coming in the the box, but it was going to come when we were out of town, so I didn't order it. So as fate would have it. So we also have a little sage here, so we'll go through them and then we'll do a little clearing on them. I know some of these cards have the archangels on them, and we are gonna excited to open them up. And I heard go ahead and put my glasses on. So we are gonna start with that, and we are gonna start with looking at the back of those cards. Aren't they just absolutely beautiful? It is the Angels and Aura deck by Radley Valentine and Douglas Frazier. It is their newest deck. It is I have almost all Radley's decks. I'm a big fan of his work. The first card is the card of Shamuel, the green light. And on these cards, it has a message for the whichever energy you need, the positive or the like if there's a problem in that area, it's going to give you tips and hints along the way. So we get the green light with Archangel Shamuel, which is happiness, vibrancy, energy, and hope. And the opposite of that is anxiety, burdened, restless, and despair. So if you're feeling any of those energies, you can call in Archangel Shamuel. She said we're going to do those and flip them that way. And the next card is the Divine Self, the card of orange. Intuition, balance, connection, and spirit. And if you're feeling indecisive, uneven, scattered, or ego, this is the card for you. The next card is the Guardian Angel card, the card of white. Protection, clarity, spirituality, and wisdom. And if you're feeling vulnerable, cluttered, shadow, or confusion, you can always call in your guardian angels with the white light. I call in Archangel Michael a lot of times with the white light. So the next card is Archangel Haniel, which is the card of silver. Goddess, psychic, sacred, and proud. And then ordinary, blocked, disabled, and embarrassed. So if you're having any of those energies, call in Archangel Haniel. And then the next card is Jovial, which is pink, which we really love this card. Compassion, self-care, simplicity, and beauty. And then If you're a caretaker, chaotic, self-critical, and shame, this is the archangel for you, Jophiel. The next card is Michael. It is the card of blue, which is wise, honest, trustworthy, and observant. If you're fearful, having disappointment, guarded, or self-doubting, call in Archangel Michael. The next card is the card of Raphael, the green card. Love, travel, humor, and vitality. And if you're feeling emptiness, hibernation, sarcasm, or lethargy, call in Archangel Raphael, his heart chakra. The next card is Raziel, which is the rainbow. Enlightened, adaptable, soulful, and connected. So if you're feeling skeptical, rigid, materialistic, or detached, call in Archangel Raziel. And then we have Sandoval, which is the turquoise color, which is forgiveness, seeking freedom, and healing. And if you're feeling resentment, bitterness, withdrawn, or pain, he is the archangel for you. Next, we move on to Archangel Uriel, the gold card. Passion, empathy, epiphany, entrepreneur, and driven. And the if you're feeling imbalanced, a workaholic, detached, or sacrificed, call in Archangel Uriel. And then we have Uriel in red, which is emotions, healing, devotion, and integrated. And it's apathetic. If you're wounded, unfulfilled, or feeling divided, call in Archangel Uriel in the color of red. Next, we have Archangel Zadkiel in purple. Pride, destiny, consciousness, forgiveness. If you're feeling indecisive, in your ego, lost, or having a lot of judgment, call in Archangel Zadkiel. He will help you find the balance. Next, we have the card of abundance, faith, optimism, excitement, breakthrough. If you're having doubt, pessimism, mundane, or misfortune, know that there is the opposite energy of that is coming to you. If you draw this card and you're having a little shadow at the moment, we hear. Then you get the card, the angels are watching over you, which is supported, protected, loved, and encouraged. And she said from the rest, we're just going to read the positive energy on that. And then when we're doing the readings, we will read both. Be the real you, freedom, authenticity, uniqueness, and discouraged. So about being authentically you. Blessings in disguise, trust, revelation, significance, surprises. So are you ready for a new blessing to come in? And then we get the card of career transition, change, excitement, opportunity, and advancement. The card of communication, accuracy, expression, intimacy, and honesty. And then the card of divine magic, wishes, goals, dreams, and accomplishments. We love that rainbow energy. And then don't compromise, boundaries, assertiveness, courage, and being unwavering. Gotta flip them all over. And then we get the card of energy healing, holistic, well-being, thriving, vibrant. So do you need your energy cleared and healed? Everything's okay. Reassurance, support, guidance, overseen. We feel like this is saying, when if you get this card, good news is on the way, and we love checks in the mail. Number 23 is evolution, empowerment, transformation, protected, preparedness. So we are definitely loving the feel of that energy. And the next is focus on your health, wellness, active, radiant, and nourishment. And then have confidence, strength, balance, prepared, tranquil. Walking that tightrope. Next, we have the card of law of attraction. My angels are with me. Life loves me. I am beautiful. I am prosperous. Everything is going to work out. And then there's some other. So what are you trying to attract? And then open your heart to love, vulnerability, forgiveness, allowing, and community. So like that one. Peace, connected, journey, balance, and clearing. Perfect timing, auspicious, clockwork, planning, and patience. And honestly, what we have learned about the perfect timing, the quicker you give up, the quicker it can come. Point of view, gratitude, assistance, guidance, and understanding. Where are you in that? What is your point of view? Are you looking up or are you looking down? Let me get the card of reality check, assessment, exploration, honesty, and determination. Like that. Renewed connection, reunion, reconciliation, intimacy, forgiveness. Are you ready to invite someone back in? See the humor, levity, perspective, wisdom, playful. Like that energy. Self-employment, commitment, resourcefulness, confidence, rewarding. Definitely. Self-respect and worthiness. And some of the words on there are angel, leader, brilliant, worthy, confident, beautiful, loved, queen, superstar. Self-worth, affirmations, independence, motivated. Then we get the card of shower of prosperity, wealth, opportunity, success, and manifestation. Are you ready to bring in abundance and wealth? Soul groups, messages, reunion, connection, and validation. And we have spiritual relationships or spirit relationships, intuition, connection, sign, and inspiration. How are you at connecting with your spirit guides? And then we get the spiritual adventure, travel, education, experience, and inspiration. The power of prayer, surrender, believe, affirm, and release. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Time to go, transformation, completion, confirmation, and exit. Where do you need to go? Then we get the card of wise decision, accurate, brilliant, organized, and validation. Know that the angels are always cheering for you. And the card of you're ready, momentum, validation, encouragement, and preparedness. Are you ready to take off your training wheels and really go for it? And the last card is your desires are within reach. Faith, patience, excitement, and relief. Know that you can do anything. So we're going to give them a little sage. We have the sage going, and apparently it wanted a little minute, so we are just gonna sage them a little. And then we will be shuffling and doing a reading, and then we're going to move on to the other decks in the box. So we are excited. Everyone is here today. Thank you for anyone that's joining us live as well as watching later. We are really excited to use these cards. They have a great feel in my hand already. I have been thinking of them before their arrival. So, and they came on Saturday, and we just let them be in our energy for a little bit. So we already feel pretty connected to the cards just because they have already been in our environment for a little bit. So, we are just doing an unboxing and doing general readings to start with, and then we will get into questions. But first, we are doing the unboxing and just doing a little general read with each of the new decks from the Hay House Fall Subscription Club card deck. So we love their deck. So we're going to give it a couple of more shuffles just to get good and mixed up. They have a great feel to them. So that is the Angel and Aura deck. So we are excited to Dave to have gifted us the Hay House box subscription for the year. I got that for Christmas, and this is my fourth box. So it's been a beautiful, beautiful gift. So thank you much, Dave. We love it, and we appreciate it. We appreciate you. So he must be on a meeting, or he would be here. So we're guessing he's busy. So, okay. Okay, so we are going to take the top 3 cards and then the underlying energy, and we get the card of don't compromise, boundaries, assertiveness, courage, and unwavering. So it's definitely a time we feel about boundaries. Then we get the soul groups, messages, reunion, connection, and validation. And then we get the card of Sandoval, turquoise card, forgiveness, seeking, freedom, and healing. So we love that, all those energies. And the underlying energy on the bottom of the deck is divine self, which is the card of orange, which is, related to the sacral chakra, which is intuition, balance, connection, and spirit. We are just going to use the the Light Seers deck. We love Chris Ann's deck, so excuse me. We are using the Chris Ann deck today. Okay. Hi, Miss Beatrice. How are you? We are just doing a general reading from the new deck, from the Angels and Aura deck to start with. And the current energy is the 5 of Swords, crossed by the King of Pentacles. We feel like definitely a throat chakra activation. We feel like we have been encouraging everybody to be in their feminine energy. Of recent, learn to receive. But we also have to figure out the masculine energy and how to balance both of those. If you're single, you do the masculine thing, you work, you protect yourself, you do all of that thing. And if, so are you having a little mind chaos about financial stability at this time? And if you are, don't compromise, stand by your boundaries on what you desire, and know that your soul group is right there always to help you, waiting to connect with you always. That is part of the mission and the work, knowing, we are all looking for, our soul group. We do this here because we have our soul group. We have Beatrice here. We have Cat Goddess here. We have Tara here. We have our soul tribe, here. So, and that is what we are meant to do. That is where we are headed together towards becoming these light beings that we are headed towards for this ascension. Continue to work on your balance. We feel like that balance with the Pentacle is to find a new, how is, are you starting something new? Are you, very young in a career? Are you just finding your balance with it? Because all that can change as soon as you change your headspace, because the headspace is the 10 of Swords, which is about walking away from those thoughts that are not serving you. 10 is the end of the cycle. So it's about something brand new coming, because when you have a 10, you also, that goes back to the 1. So you got new clarity on where your thoughts need to go. And what we feel where it needs to go is somewhere from your heart. What is your heart's desire? Where do you want to go? What are you trying to manifest in through your heart, through your love? Through this, don't compromise is about your self-love. And through your self-love is how you manifest in what you desire. If you're not having self-love in, you're not probably manifesting from the greatest place. The current environment is the Temperance card, which is saying the angels are all around you. Always around you. If you're needing to work on forgiveness and judgment, call in Archangel Sandoval. It's definitely right there to help. He's, always there to help guide you. I hear this whole conversation about he. I said he, but as a pronoun, but that's energy, not necessarily. So if you need Archangel Sandoval, call in that energy. How other people see you, the Four of Wands. Are you finding your own personal happiness? Have you moved off to yourself? Are you doing something a little less? Have you downsized? Have you changed? What are you changing about yourself to be a little more free and care, a little more spontaneous? I feel like these, these people are having a good time changing, they're having fun, they're at a 10. So doing something a little different than everybody else. But sometimes, on this journey, we are definitely different than everybody else. The hopes and fears card is the high priestess. Are you getting messages? Are you afraid of them? Are you meditating so you can get the messages? Archangel Michael's there trying to like tap on your shoulder. Hey, we got a message for you. And the outcome is the sun. They are trying to bring you happiness through your meditation, through forgiveness of this judgment, is how it's going to bring in you into this higher place, this light body, and just know everything is working out. Call in Archangel Michael, call in Archangel Sandoval. They're both right here to help bring you to that higher level. The underlying energy is the Two of Wands. You get to make the choice when you're ready to step into victory. You have a contract for it. It's just, when are you going to balance your energy and do it and become the emperor? Because in the beginning, we had the King of Pentacles. How is your financial stability? How would you like it to be? Are you ready to find the balance between your masculine and your feminine energy? So we're going to get a Celia card for guidance, because we always love our deck that we created. We created a deck called our Celia guidance cards, because my guide is Celia. And these are her guidance messages. So the first card is Chiron, which is, the key symbol on your birth chart. Celia says it is the key to your, inner child healing, and a huge key to your success here on your healing journey. We get the card of Teacher Wisdom, which is, you are a light worker here to share the gifts of your journey. And as you do that, you're opening up new spiritual gifts. So new spiritual growth, opening up new spiritual gifts. Are you ready to open up something new by awakening your heart, allowing love to flow through you and to you, and by knowing your self-worth? That really is the key. Self-worth and the boundary here. She's like, those are the keys. He has a boundary. The Emperor has a boundary. The self-worth is definitely a boundary. And, that don't compromise is definitely all a very strong message from the Angels and Aura deck. So we would like to give a big shout out to Radley Valentine and Douglas Frazier for their new deck. We love them, and we will definitely be using them. And we would like to send a big shout out to Hay House, because we love their subscription box. It's definitely a blessing to receive their new decks. I love when they just arrive. It's always so exciting when I know it's coming. So thank you to Hay House for your subscription box. Thank you to Dave for the beautiful gift of giving it to me. And then we are going to move on to the next deck. So we are super excited today for this. And she said, we are going to pull Miss Beatrice, how are you doing? She said we can pull a couple of oracle cards from this before we go to the next deck, so we can share the gift of this beautiful deck with everyone as you're watching. And if you're watching this later, just know we do lives. We love to read for other, give messages of guidance from my guide Celia. So would you like a card from the new deck? It's funny, we were really going to order these, and then we talked ourselves. Dave's like, hold on, it's coming in the new box. So, and it wasn't going to, it was going to come if I pre-ordered it when we were not going to be home. So we are going to shuffle them a couple times, and then we'll just pull maybe an oracle card and a couple of tarot. So for anybody watching, this is kind of what we do. We just give messages that need to come out. And Miss Beatrice, you get the card of energy healing. Miss Beatrice, either that's saying holistic well-being, thriving, and vibrant. And if you feel like you need to have a little energy healing, inadequate, neglect, lethargic, and malaise. So if you've been feeling a little stuck, how about a little energy healing? You can always get a little Reiki session or do some other things, but definitely a lot of times it's great to have somebody else do that healing for you. And then you get see the humor, levity, perspective, wisdom, and playfulness. So I feel like it's saying lighten up a little bit, see the humor, do a little bit of energy healing. A great way to clear your energy and to do some energy healing. Find the humor in it, laugh about the situation, and then you get the card of power of prayer, surrender, believe, affirm, and release. So what do you need to release, Miss Beatrice? And have you ever had any Reiki done? I know we do Reiki. We're level 2. We're working on finding somewhere to get yeah, we feel like you're carrying a lot of baggage because you get the 10 of Wands, which is, she's definitely carrying a lot. We feel like you need to release, which we feel like you can do through the surrender and belief and know that everything's working out, and literally try to find the humor in the situation. Like you get the Page of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles. Miss Beatrice, are you having some time where you're trying to focus and like really be focused and stand in your power, and then you feel like you get like, I feel like being clotheslined, like the Tower, like being clotheslined. Know that is part of the contract that you currently have. So I feel like whatever this is, as you release it, it's going to allow you to more easily step into your power. Self-love, have the boundary, self-love. She's like, have the boundary, as you know, the general reading was. So now we are going to move on to the next new deck. So we are going to set the Angels and Aura deck up here. We are loving that. So, and we are going to get the next, pull the next deck out. And the next deck is the Divine Masters Oracle from Kyle Gray. And then the last deck is the Pocket Oracle, the Mystical Shaman, which we have gifted that to Dave. So we love that. So we get the pocket version of it with it. So we are going to move the Angels and Aura down. And we are going to do the Kyle Gray deck next. The Kyle Gray deck right there, and that is she said we are going to put it there, and we are happy to receive these cards in our Hay House subscription box, which is what we're unboxing today. So the Divine Masters Oracle Guide, it comes with a beautiful little guide with a message about it, and comes with a general message and then a your message. So like that, and we are gonna Betty away as well. And we are going to go through this deck. So thank you so much. So we are using the Divine Masters Oracle from Cryo Gray. The first card is Commander Ashtar, Leadership Activation, Time to Evolve, Trust Your Ability to Guide Others. And I hear there's the back of the card. And as I do that, I am looking right into the eyes of Commander Ashtar. So I feel like I am getting activation just looking at this card. So beautiful energy there. The next card is the Atlanteans, Evolutional Vibration, Legacy, Technology, Progress, Expect Acceleration. The next card is Mahabharata Babaja, Spiritual Awakening, Interconnectedness, Understanding the Inner Workings. The Blue Beams, Light Transmission, Wounds Healed, Important Information, and Charging Up. The next card is Brigid, Inner Fire, Let Your Passion Lead to Your Purpose. Buddha, Heightened Awareness, Make Peace with Your Thoughts and Your World. The Divine Director, Trust the Process, Create Space for the Divine Order to Unfold. Dwala Kul, Divine Mission, Enlightened Action, Make Choices from the Heart. El Mora, Spiritual Force Field, Protection, Protective Light is surrounding you, you are safe. Gaia, Resilient Spirit, Earth Connection, Stay Rooted, Trust and Faith. Green Tara, Healing Light, Wellness Unfolding, know that your healing is a journey. Know that your healing is a journey. She said. We were definitely getting an activation from looking at these. Unanum, Devoted Warrior, let God's love hold you in strength. These are very powerful cards. We're feeling like such huge energy, like we feel like we're getting an activation through each card. So much that it's definitely a flow of energy. Hathor, Light Activation, Acceleration, Brilliance, Stand in Your Light. Hilarion, Divine Emergence, Be Seen, Let the World Know Your Gifts. She said, look at that one. And then we get Horus, Manifestation Vortex. Beliefs make manifest. Thought attracts and create. Belief makes manifest. Okay. I'm like, am I reading that right? But apparently, yes. Ishtar, Inner Learning, Follow Your Heart, Trust Prevails. Isis, Reclaiming Magic, Call Back Your Power, What is Rightfully Yours. Jesus, Acts of Service, When you serve, the universe serves you. Joan of Arc, Sacred Activist, Do not be afraid, stand up for your beliefs. Kali Ma, Divine Severance, Cut the cords of drama, fears, and limitations. Kathumi, Initiation Experience, your current situation is initiating your gifts. Lakshmi and Ganesh, Prosperity Vibration, you are attracting health, wealth, and happiness. The Lemurians, Clairvoyance Activated, Psychic Awareness, Sensitivity, Trust your intuition. Ma'at, Divine Intervention, weighing your options, choose the highest good. Mary Magdalene, Sacred Vessel, you are the answer, be guided to your purpose. Mother Mary, miraculous encounter, divine experience. Don't be afraid of being powerful. Melchizedek, divine knowledge, higher learning. Commit to your vision through study. Metatron and Sandoval, sacred connection, synchronicity, divine connection, and understanding lessons. Michael and Faith, spiritual calling, divine protection, breakthrough moment. Lady Nada, expanding heart, openness, liberation, let yourself love and be loved. Paul the Venetian, gifted one, revealing hidden talents, opportunities to shine. Lady Portia, overcoming limitations, karmic release, and letting go of the need to be right. Kuan Yin, enlighten action, choose compassion, and move forward with grace. Guru Ram Das, miraculous moment, harmony surrounds you, expect miracles. Rama and Sita, holy union, soulmate connection, romantic opportunity. Rumi, mystical knowledge, breakthrough boundaries, personal experiences of God. Saint Germain, the violet flame, alchemy, release the old, make way for the new. Sanat Kumara, open channel, signs, codes, downloads, and sacred information. Serpius Bay, paradigm shift, activation, to grow, to make necessary changes. Shiva, karmic release, to end the cycle, debts are paid, choose your destiny. Soptit, cosmic power, unlimited potential, sacred mission initiation. Thoth, divine magic, the teacher awakened, the student becomes the master. Varugini, transcending fear, facing fear leads to fearlessness, embrace your power. And then Lady Venus, light activation, a call to power, or call to action, power surge, earth mission. It's funny because I had got the Venus card this morning, and I did my personal reading on another deck. So, which was a Kyle Gray deck. So we are again going to sage a little. Love to get them clear since they've been in the box. Okay. And then we are going to shuffle these a little, and then we are going to do a general reading with these as well. We are really excited to have the new decks from Hay House. The Angels and Aura, the Divine Masters, and the Pocket Mystical Shaman deck, which is, I believe, from Colette Baron Reed, Alberto Villotto, and Marcelo Lobos, which is, I know Dave has them and uses them, so we will just shuffle a few times and then get into a message from these cards. We will be uploading each of these individually as a reading as well. If you're watching this at a later time, you are always welcome to join us. We do live free readings. Today we will do those after we do the unboxing. We are just to get them good and mixed up, she says. So we are Let me make sure we get them shuffled. Apparently, because we're going to take the top three, she wants to in a certain order, but we are excited to be opening the new Hay House subscription box. Has the Angels and Aura from Radley Valentine, the Divine Masters Oracle deck from Kyle Gray, and the Mystical Shaman deck, Pocket Oracle, which is the one we're going to work on next after this. So, okay, apparently we're good. So, gonna okay, and then we're going to take the top three cards again, which is Michael and Faith, Spiritual Calling, Divine Protection, Breakthrough Moment. So are you ready for a breakthrough moment? The next card is the card of Sanat Kumara, Open Channel, Signs, Codes, Downloads, and Sacred Information. And the card of Mary Magdalene, the Sacred Vessel. Yeah, you are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. So are you ready to step into mission? We feel like we are at a new level. So get ready for a lot more content from us, we hear. And the underlying energy is the Atlanteans, evolution, vibration, legacy, technology, progress, expect acceleration. Are you ready? It is time. She's been telling us it's been go time. She's like, it's been coming. So she said we are going to use the vice versa tarot on this. So it feels like, just know you are protected. You are definitely getting messages. Are you meditating? Are you listening to the messages? Are you connecting to your crystals? You know, we have our celestite behind me that I was so drawn to. I clearly always wear my crystals. They carry healing abilities and power. The other day I was working on some stuff and Dave got me some fuchsite with ruby in it because it's a great healing stone. So if anybody's working on doing some healing and you need a good stone, crystal, fuchsite with ruby for somebody out there needed that, will help with the healing. So we're gonna... The first card is the Eight of Pentacles, which is about doing the work, which we feel like everybody has been doing, about stepping into your stability. And that's the Emperor. And the new action you're taking forward. Are you taking inspired action? Are you meditating and getting new inspired action? You know, the other day we are going to do, we were meditating, well, kind of talking to Dave, and Celia was like, okay, we're going to do 2024, yearly forecast. We're going to do one for each, for, you know, a card for each month, and then go back and do some clarifying on each card. So we're going to be putting out what is coming in next year for you. So keep an eye out for that. The recent past is the Eight of Cups. Are you working your spiritual path? Are you taking a new direction from the way things used to be? Are you pulling away from people that are gossiping? Are you standing in more integrity in your work? Are you working on balancing your own energy more? Are you working your path? Because that's 2 8s right there, which is, you know, that infinity sign. And then we have the the Ace of Wands on the bottom, and then we have the Fool on the top. So we feel like you are manifesting a brand new opportunity coming towards you. Are you getting the downloads? Are you listening to the messages? You know, there can be sometimes confusion, but you know, there is a highlight on which cup you're supposed to take, which path you're supposed to take. All of them can fill you up. All of them can make you happy. The only thing blocking you is the current energy of the Five of Wands, which is, you know, your own mind chaos, you know, chaos and conflict. It doesn't always have to be. And, you know, we pick a certain deck for that reason. In the Light Seers deck, we feel a different energy with the Five of Wands. But in this, we feel this is saying there's a lot of chaos and conflict going on. And you know what? Right before there's this huge breakthrough, there is that chaos and conflict. It gets stepped up to see if you are ready. Are you ready to step into mission? Are you ready to go to the next place? Are you ready? because other people see you as that Six of Pentacles. Are you being balanced in your energy? Wow. It looks like you're manifesting love and money. You look like you're really stable and you're really happy. Are you finding the balance with those things, stability and happiness? Because, it's not very great if you just have one of those. If you're really happy, but, you're day to day not stable, that doesn't, sustain you very long. So the hopes and fears card is the Four of Pentacles. So what are you holding on to that you need to let go of? What is blocking you from, moving forward? All those pentacles are around him in his environment, but he's not holding any of them. Where are you blocking your own stability, your own thriving, your own, your own, what thoughts are blocking you? Because the outcome card is the Five of Swords, and this card, on one side, he's won. He's, it is sometimes a shallow victory, and sometimes that first part of the victory is you have to have awareness of where you are and what's blocking you. So look at what's blocking you, because you know what? All you have to do is decide to turn around and walk away from what's blocking you, and then it's not blocking you anymore. Something's only defeating you as long as you let it. All you have to do is make the choice to walk away into a different environment. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Four of Cups. That ship is ready to come in. Are you ready to let your ship come in? Or are you sitting there focusing on the past? Because all you have to do is take new clarity and action forward. I know what I want to manifest, and that's what the steps I'm going to take. I'm going to open my heart and come from a place of my heart. Source, use me for service. How can I be of the most service? Are you being of service in your highest and greatest good? You're going to get a Celia card with that as well. We would like to thank Kyle Gray for the new deck. We'd love it. We'd like to thank Hay House, as well as thanking Dave for gifting us the box of the subscription card of the season, I guess it is, because this is the fall box. You get the card of Write It Down, which is, do you clearly know what you desire? Be specific, write it down. And you get the card of Transformation and Progress. You are undergoing major changes. Be easy on yourself. Get lots of rest and drink extra water. The card of Chiron, both readings today, the Chiron's card come out, and that's Celia always saying, Chiron is the key to the healing, and you get the cycles of the moon. And then we get the card of Surrender into Service, which we had already talked about, which is when you are unsure of which direction to go, surrender into service. Before we do our videos, we're always, how can we be of the most service? When we call in our guides, we call in your guides of anybody that's going to need a message from us. So they are always here as well. You're going to pick them up, and then we are going to get into the next deck. We are really excited to have the Hay House subscription box for the Card Deck Club. Always great to get a brand new deck, new energy. It feels just like my third eye is like going crazy between the Angels and Aura and the Divine Masters, and then the Pocket Shaman to finish us off today. And then we will get into some free readings, because we like to share the gift of the new cards with everybody and share that energy. So she said we are going to pick one person, and we are going to do a little, so anyone here, we're going to do a message for one person out of this deck before we move on. So anybody that would like a message, just do a little, do a little something to let us know you would like a message. She said we'll do one person before we move on. Okay, Tara, we are going to get a message for you from the Divine Masters deck. They definitely have a good feel in the hand. And Cat Goddess, we are going to get one for you from the Pocket Shaman. So a message for Tara. So Tara, you get the card of the Blue Beans, Light Transmission, Wounds Healed, Important Information, Charging Up. And you get the card of Mary Magdalene, Sacred Vessel. Yeah, you are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. I know I have been called to Mary Magdalene a lot lately. I actually got a Magdalene Oracle deck, the Magdalene Rose Oracle deck, I think it is, because I've been very called to that, stepping into my feminine energy. And I feel like Tara, the blue beans are going to be activating you, trying to help you step into that, into your mission, into your power, into your mission. And the underlying energy is Rama and Sita, which is holy union, soulmate connection, romantic opportunities. So Tara, what's going on for you? We are going to get a couple of it's like this slide. So we are gonna so Tara, you get the cards of the Three of Wands and the Judgment. So the Three of Wands is personal wish fulfillment, and Judgment is that coming into mission. Tara, where is your North Node? Where is your Chiron? We've got the Chiron several times today. So where is your Chiron? Because we feel like it's saying, as if you've been holding your energy back from stepping into mission, as soon as you take this step forward and move into that with new direction and clarity, like stability is going to come. The Queen of Pentacles is like mother, wife material, and you have the really saying that because you have the Holy Union card there. So how is love for you? If it's not there right now, no, it is coming. Pay attention. First, in your environment, we see things in our environment before they come into our physical. We are going to set the Kyle Gray cards there, and we are now going to move on to the Pocket Oracle. This is the Mystical Shaman deck. And we are going to go through these. So we will begin first with the first card. We would like to thank Hay House for the subscription box. We love receiving it quarterly. It is a great investment if you like to do cards. So check out Hay House. They have a subscription. It's their subscription of their card deck box. It does come every 3 months quarterly. And we have the Angels and Aura, the Divine Masters, and the Mystical Shaman. So are the decks in this month. We are super excited for all of those decks. This one I have a little energy filling with because Dave uses it. So we have had a few cards from this. So the other ones were completely brand new. They feel like super if you're looking for a great deck, honestly, if you're looking for a great high vibrational deck, either one of those was like so activating to my third eye. Just going through them. I'm going to have to meditate after this to integrate some of that energy and do a reading for myself with them both. We would definitely strongly encourage anybody to get the subscription box or just to order the decks. I need to put up an Amazon list of the decks I love, and I can already tell you I'm going to really love this. This one already just feels like so strongly connected. So the Angels and Aura from Radley Valentine and Douglas Fraser, I believe it is. So we were going to go through them, and apparently we're shuffling them. So we're going to we're going to shuffle them a little, and then we're going to go through them. So these are not in order compared to the other ones in the book. So we will read the number and the card. So the first card, she says we're going to show you the back of the deck. And these come in this little tin here that's a little more sometimes manageable, especially if you're traveling. And then we are going to She said we're going to get in. And the first card is number 42, the Rainmaker. And then we get the card of the Upper World, which is card number 59. Card number 43, the Rattle. So when we use these, we will read the message in the book. The Sacrifice. The Seer, number 45. The Spiral, number 50. The Ghost Dance, number 22. The Giveaway, number 23. The Lower World, number 31. The Luminous Warrior, number 32. The Child, number 7. The Hummingbird, number 26. The Wind, number 63. The Time Master, number 57. The Tree of Life, number 58. The Crow, number 13. The Vision Quest, number 60. Water, number 61. The Wild Woman, number 62. The Adian Cross, number 2. The Arrow, number 3. The Beauty Way, number 4. The Beloved, number 5. Ancient Wisdom, number 1. The Heart of Sky. The Holy Mountain, number 25. Thunder, number 56. Lightning, number 30. Magic, number 33. Many Paths, number 34. The Medicine Wheel, number 35. The Blade, number 6. Fire, number 19. The Staff, number 51. The Standstill, number 52. The Sun, number 53. The Sweat Lodge, number 54. Taming the Wind, number 55. The Hunter, number 27. The Curse, number 14. The Drum, number 15. The Eagle, number 16. The Earth, number 17. The Earth Keeper, number 18. The Jaguar, number 28. The Journey, number 29. The Serpent, number 46. The Smoky Mirror, number 47. The Sorcerer, number 48. Soul Retrieval, number 49. The Middle World, number 36. The Moon, number 37. The Mystical Shaman, number 38. The Owl, number 39. Pachamama, number 40. The Rainbow, number 41. The Circle, number 8. Flow, number 20. The Gaither, number 21. Completion, number 9. The Corn, number 10. The Council, number 11. The Coyote, number 12. And the Witness, number 64. So we are loving these cards as well. I know Dave has them. I have never really used them. So I know Dave has used them several times. And that is Alberto Villado, Colette Baron Reed, and Marcelo Lobos. So we are going to, once again, like the sage, and do a little clearing. And we would just like to say once again, this is the Hay House subscription box. We are doing a reading with the Mystical Shaman. I hear get the book because we're going to need that, and to keep the glasses close because we're going to definitely need them. So we are moving the microphone around apparently. So we are just going to shuffle them a little and do a blessing over them and do a general read. Hey, House always does such a great job. It's always a great card stock. They always shuffle well and fill so easily. Like I said, they've been around for a couple of days in the house, so they've already got a little bit of our energy on them. And she said on this, we're just going to take one top and one bottom. So we're taking the card of Taming the Wind, number 53. And the underlying energy is the Time Master, number 57. So for Taming the Wind, number 55, which we will put right there. So Taming the Wind, the essence. Here the feather, a symbol that is used in clearing ceremonies for smudging, reminds you to use a sacred commitment you make to your life. This is the symbol of your consciously bringing the spiritual into the material, infusing the world of relevance and an acknowledgement of the higher planes of existence that influence and animate all life. The feather is symbolically reminding of deliberately entering into a partnership with the Great Spirit and to co-create with the highest good of all. The invitation. It is time for you to clear your energy, be present, and to become conscious of how you communicate. This is a good time to write in a journal and to put your thoughts in a cohesive form. Perhaps you need to actually do a smudging ceremony in your home or office, creating a sacred space for you to write about your dreams and your desires. Just remember that when Taming the Wind appears as a symbol, it is time to honor the Great Spirit with reverence and respect. The medicine. It is time to clean up any misunderstandings with others, clear the air of any disagreements, and allow others to share their side of things. You are called now to be a good listener. This is not a time of being right. It is a time for you to understand rather than to be understood. Good things come from the restraint of the tongue and pen. You will be surprised at how things get resolved when you allow for all sides to have value. So, a beautiful message. And then we are going to do the Time Master, which is the underlying energy here. So for the Time Master, the essence message is: time is a construct of the human mind through which life events are seen to flow in a straight line from past to future. This, however, is an illusion. Time moves in a pattern, fractals, sometimes turning like a wheel, and others moving straight as an arrow. Humans see this time as a clock or a ticking clock, and this image reminds us that there is only so much of it to spend in a life, kind of like currency. At any given moment, you can see time at any given moment, you can see time in all its infinite potential. at once vast and all encompassing, then shrunken and infinite. It depends on the perspective, or infinite and finite. It depends on the perspective. The invitation. When the time master visits you, he asks for a most important question. Will you break free from limiting cause and effect thinking, and by moving beyond the linear illusion and welcoming the cyclic quality of time? You find yourself in moments when the wheel of time turns and you are able to influence the past, thus changing the present and futures simultaneously. This is the true test of the time master. You are being invited to take back your power, so let go of the past and choose the steps in your life. In this moment, you are all powerful. You are the time master. Anything is possible now. The medicine. Sometimes it appears as though you are running out of time. You worry you won't get what you want or need. Everything gets stuck in a logjam. This is only in your mind. Time expands and contracts according to your ability to be mindful and observant. Fully engage in your now. It is time to release a story of your past. Equally, it is time for you to release your need to know the details of the future. All of the treasure magically reveals itself when you remain relaxed and to what you direct present to what is directly in front of you and nothing else. When you realize all you have is the time, you have all the time in the world, it will never run out. And that is true because time is an illusion. Just a moment. Okay. Now we are going to get a few cards for this message. So I'm pretty sure we all know how impossible it is to control or tame the wind. And sometimes we feel that very way about time, but literally everything is now, the past and the future. So it's all now. So all you really have to focus on is right now. That is truly the only thing you have control of. And the only thing you have really control of is your vibration. So we're going to get that Five of Swords seems to want to come out a lot today. We feel it's about change. Fives are about change. Are you ready to change your thoughts? And realize the world could end tomorrow. All you have is today. Where are your thoughts? Are you focusing on what truly in your heart makes you happy? Because, that is the choice to make here. Victory is right here. It is part of your contract to raise your consciousness, to see things in a new way, to be open to this is the divine message of the knowing I have. Everything is always working out. I am meant to be happy. And you know what? When you decide I'm meant to be happy today in the current situation I'm in, and let go of the chaos and say, I let go of chaos. I'm going to pick happy and now. I'm happy in the chaos. I love where I am today. I love that the sun came up. I love the stars are in the sky. I love that there's air. I love that we have grass. I love my flowers. I love that I have electricity. I love that we have a house, that we live in. Very blessed for all of that. It's all in the perspective that you take. Are you the shadow? Are you focusing on the shadow, or are you focusing on the sun? You get to choose, where your focus is today, because the only thing you have control of is your right this moment in front of you. What are you trying to control? The Nine of Swords, waking up, I have this worry. I don't know where I'm going to go. You know what? It's trying to move you into a calmer water by saying, let go of it. Know that everything is moving forward. It's been stuck, but it doesn't have to be, because stability is trying to come in. All you have to do is know you have the power, that, you have the world in the palm of your hand. All you have to know is, are you ready and open to receive that energy? So, you're excited about the Hay House subscription box. We are going to now do a reading for Cat Goddess for from the new Pocket Oracle, the Mystical Shaman deck. So we are going to do what can I expect in winter? Okay, you get the card of Pachamama and the card of the rainbow, and then the underlying energy of the witness. So we are going to read the message of the rainbow, 41. And she said, we're just going to read the essence. The rainbow symbolizes the 7 steps to the true spiritual path, in which manifestation as the colors of the 7 chakras. In the Himalayas, the rainbow body is seen as a fully realization of our essence. The rainbow also represents the bridge between the physical and the spiritual. At the end of our lives, we can journey across the rainbow bridge to the highest heavenly realms. When the rainbow appears, it is an affirmation that all is well and that you are in the right relationship with spirit. So beautiful energy with that. And then we are going to go on to Pachamama, which is number 40. And the essence message on that is, Pachamama represents the unconditional love that the earth has for all of her children, including the stones, the plants, the animals, and the humans. She is the goddess of earth, also known as Gaia. She pervades all creation and the planet. Thanks to Pachamama, our timeless souls can experience life in our biological bodies. The joy and pain we taste during our brief time on earth are invitations to discover the boundless love of Pachamama. And then the underlying energy is the witness. Is the last card in the deck. And the witness is the essence. The witness observes without engaging in any action by cultivating inner stillness. We are able to access any situation from a higher perspective and make better decisions. When we can be present for someone else's difficultness with stillness, then we are able to truly hear them and give better advice. Sometimes we can be so still, we are a mirror for the others. Then, through our presence, they can receive their own answers. Oh, you are a mirror with the energy. We do that. So we are gonna get you a couple of tarot with that. So I feel like it's saying be very, with the Gaia, it's about definitely being very, very grounded. And look for the rainbows and the miracles, because and you will be surprised when you start looking for the rainbows, how many of them you will see around you, the colors of the chakras, rainbows in the sky. We feel like it's saying there's a new cycle. You've been kind of waiting, and sometimes it's about you just getting connected, I feel like, to your body, to the planet. Make sure you're being really grounded, focusing on the beautiful brilliance in nature, and just bearing witness to the beauty you see out in nature. Spend some time in nature. He's out there with all the trees, and just know that a new cycle is coming, that you have sometimes in, like, where I live, the trees have all lost their leaves because it's the end of that cycle, and it's a cycle about your path. And when the leaves are gone, they're going to come back. And sometimes it's just about growth, because then when the trees grow next year, they're going to be even bigger and fuller and have more leaves. So it's a period of growth, we feel, for you, Cat Goddess, right now, about, working on your spiritual journey. And we feel like it's saying it's going to pull you back a little bit and have you, maybe a little more isolated so you can get connected and work on your true connection with yourself. In the winter, in the winter's that time of growth inside. The tree's still alive. It just loses its leaves, but, they're coming back. So we would like to thank everybody for joining us. That was the subscription box from Hay House, their card deck subscription box. We love Hay House. We love their products. We have many, many of their decks. Dave gifted me the subscription box last Christmas, and we have thoroughly enjoyed it. I would have to say this is probably one of my favorite boxes because we got both of the new decks, and they have definitely activated me strongly. We will probably be giving this to Dave, as it is a deck. He is a shaman, so his deck. So we will be, so he says, just go ahead and put it up, because those two are for me. These are for Dave, just because that's kind of how it works. Normally he ends up getting one of the decks. So we will be gifting this one back to Dave. So see, we get and then we give back. So reciprocity. So hi, Miss Shirley, how are you doing? Hi, son, how are you doing? The water bearer. How is everyone doing? We are just going to shuffle a couple of the decks a little bit, and then we will get into some readings. What kind of job interview, Miss Shirley? And I feel like are you trying to control? I hear that divine timing thing. I'm like, sometimes when things are not going well, we really try to push. And I've listened to a lot of Abraham, and she's like, get in alignment. If you're happy, like one person in alignment is more powerful, she says, than a million people that are not. So are you meditating daily? Are you taking that time to just say, okay, I'm going to work on clearing my energy. I want to focus on me. I want to know. And then at the end of mine, I'm always, how can I be of service? Like, how can I be of service? And, show me where I can be. And then we're like doing our unboxing. David wanted us to do it yesterday, and Celia's like, yesterday I got the card Take Time to Be, and like it was about me being and my self-love, and we did all that. So Miss Shirley, we are going to get you a card from the Angels and Aura deck from Bradley Valentine. She said those really want to come out, so we're just gonna let those sit there for a minute. With you saying that, Shirley, that's you not knowing your value. What do you want? You know what you need. What do you need? Celia saying by that answer, just saying you want to work more is a not as high vibrational answer as you could have had. She's like, where's that worth? And you get the card, the Law of Attraction, which is, on the top of this card. Which is the Law of Attraction. My angels are with me. Life loves me. I am prosperous. I am beautiful. Everything is working out. But the other side of that is nothing ever works out. I'm not good enough. Nobody likes me. I need to change first. I am stuck. So it's actions, thoughts, feelings, and diligence. So the Law of Attraction. And the underlying energy is divine magic, wishes, dreams, goals, and accomplishments, which is trying to come through for you. Because you get the Three of Wands, personal wish fulfillment. Eight of Cups, walking your path, maybe walking in a new direction. Because it's time for you to find your balance and step into the energy. Do you feel like a failure if you take a job? Or do you feel like you doing with the horses and the lessons is your spiritual path? I hear that, but I hear, do you feel like a failure if you aren't successful at it? Because the only reason you're not being successful at it is because you have that that fear of failure. And sometimes with that, we have to do other things for that. But it's the law of attraction. Like, as long as you have, like, she's like, positive affirmations would, like, benefit you. I am prosperous. I am working on vibrating at the frequency of money, listen to, like, there's so many affirmations out there. I like Kenneth Soares, Soares, I think it is. He does a lot of affirmations to drumming, and I really like his affirmations. So maybe check out some affirmations, because, like, your wishes are right there trying to come in as soon as, like, you attract them, that you attract based on your vibration. If today was the last day on earth, would you want to worry about money? If today was literally the last day, like, what would you focus on if today was the last day? What would you want to do? If I said, today is the last day, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I bet you're not going to worry about making money. You're going to worry about having fun. And you know what? Having fun is going to bring money. So have some fun, bring some money. She's like, literally, law of attraction. If you get in happy, fun, high vibration, yeah, and then you would attract this happiness that's trying to come in. Like, honestly, like, if you focus on doing the things that make you happy, like, doing this makes me happy. I am meant to be a messenger. So yeah, don't worry about, like, with this, I am not worried about money. Dave is more worried about money with it. I'm like, I am meant to be a messenger. As soon as you step into, I am meant to do this. Like, this is what I'm meant to do. This is when I am at my happiest, when I'm channeling Celia. Honestly. So, like, be in the thing that makes you happy. Is like, if today was the last day and I had to do something, I would definitely be channeling Celia. So, like, focus on the happy. The more happy you are, the more high vibration you are. The more high vibration you are, the more money you're going to bring to you. It's literally law of attraction. You are attracting at the level you're vibrating. If you're not sure where you're vibrating, look at what's happening. If there are smiling people around you, you're doing something right. If there's a lot of grumpy people around you, that tells you where your vibration is, and you might want to go somewhere else and work on your vibration. Just for the water bear, may I get a reading for me, whatever the universe wants me to know. Yes, and we are going to use the angel and aura cards. She says we are in love with these cards. She said we love the little angel wings on them. We saw somebody else over the weekend doing a reading with them, and we had saw Radley do them, so we couldn't wait to put our hands on them. So what does the water bear need to know? Apparently not that deck. So, so apparently we're going to alternate back and forth. Apparently. We are not, she said, we're just reading the messages on the front, which is, Hanyanama, devoted warrior, let God's love hold you in strength. Jesus, acts of service. When you serve, the universe serves you. Hilarion, divine emergence. Be seen. Let the world let the world know your gifts. And Saint Germain, which is the violet flame. Alchemy, release the old, make room for the new. Very strong, we feel masculine energy with those with the underlying energy of Lakshmi and Ganesh, which is prosperity vibration, which is literally what we were just talking to Miss Shirley about, the prosperity vibration. So we feel like the Ascended Masters are definitely trying to connect with you. And I feel like as you step into service, like as you step in, like this prosperity is going to like overflow. Time to step out, time to get out there. Where is your North Node? It's time. Like you are like divinely protected and guided. Like you got the Jesus card. Come on, man. Like it's saying it's time for you to step in and step up and like, yeah. Me as well. I have a lot of fire. Capricorn about doing the work. What house? Because, Capricorn is definitely about doing that work. And we feel like you have been doing the work. And as you do the work, as you serve, the universe is going to bring the abundance to you. The King of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Five of Cups, and the Empress. How do you do about receiving? In the third house, see, that's about using your voice. Gemini is the ruler of the third house. So your work is to use your voice, and that will bring you much prosperity. What do you do for a job? What's your, yeah. Yeah, but like you have to get into your feminine energy, like all that's masculine. Where's your, yes, send it to my email. But where is, Venus is in Libra right now, which is about relationships. Relationships. How are your relationships? I feel like there's some you need to heal that were maybe not very reciprocal. And part of that reciprocity is probably because you're in that masculine energy. Yeah, you have to get into the feminine. You have to, like, to bring the money in, you have to be in the feminine. You have to manifest it in by feminine energy. Like, and then the Michael and Faith card, that's about, calling both in and balancing the energy. But you have to let go of any energy of the past where stuff wasn't reciprocal with relationships. And that's going to be you finding your feminine energy. You have to be in the vibration of receiving. Letting go of mind thoughts that don't. Yeah. Yeah, because it comes from having boundaries, but you have to be you have to be in the thing. I'm like reciprocal. Like that's one of my main things about a relationship. And I say that a lot. I want reciprocity. Make a little post-it note. I love when relationships are reciprocal. Like post that. Listen to, positive affirmations of it. Record your voice in it. I love when, things are reciprocal. Me and Dave are working on that very same thing, because I'm like reciprocity and Yeah, he's having this dark night of the soul. Yeah, dark night of the soul is what he's having. And you are meant, you just have to change your thoughts and find your feminine energy. And that's like gonna, like, I don't know. I'm not getting any of that energy with this today. I feel like you just have to let go and know that you deserve better. Like, know that you deserve a reciprocal relationship. And until you set a boundary and say, you know what, and if it's not reciprocal, no, thank you. If not, if you overgive, you cause resentment, and you know what that just does. That, like, yeah, but you're thinking about them, which is projecting energy at them. Even if you're not talking to them, you're projecting energy at them. But like, as soon as you and that comes back to your self-love. The way you love yourself is how other people treat you. Do you feel like you deserve love and that you're lovable? I mean, so hi Corinne, hi Gracie Grace. We're doing the unboxing and a live. So and do things to try to, focus on your feminine energy. Focus on putting your hand to your heart and pulling your energy there, and focusing on how can I be more feminine. Awesome. Yes, definitely send it to the email. Dave will post it. He's really great about that. You are very welcome. Something about paint your toenails. Do you do feminine things like paint your toenails? Like, I know some people can't do their fingernails, but I hear toenails. So, you want to know the best one? Love yourself and be happy. So, your advice of the day. And Miss Corinne, how are you? Thank you for the donation. Do you have a specific question? It's funny because I was just thinking I needed to do mine. So, yes. And we are going to use the new Angels and Aura deck from Radley Valentine. I did an unboxing today. Dave gets me their box quarterly. And you get the card of focus on your health, wellness, active, radiance, and nourishment. Have you been feeling a little lethargic, Corinne? And open your heart to love, vulnerability, forgiveness, allowing, and community. Are you doing something new for your fitness? If not, maybe getting out, like she's walking. I'm like, these are brand new, so I'm just like going off the image on it. Like, she's getting out and she's walking. Like, because it may be the key to your heart. And the card under that is you're ready. So, Corinne, maybe get out and take a walk. I don't know. Like, she's walking, and then there's that. I mean, sometimes Dave and I in the middle of the day he'll be like, okay, do you have time for a walk? And we'll go for a walk, 4 or 5, 6 blocks, whatever, go for a walk and just reset the energy. But like, pay attention to your thoughts when you're doing that. And instead of like being in the chaos of that, when you're walking around, think of the happy, fun things to focus on. Like, I see green grass and I'm like, I love a little more the green grass grows. I mean, I have some shorts that I posted on my channel last year that in the middle of winter time, like, we had green grass. I posted my neighbor's grass. Their grass was not nearly as green as ours. Just because I say, I like living where the green grass grows. We can go out and it can be cloudy and I'll be like, I want to see the stars and I'll do a little, and then you know what? It's not long till we see that, but you focus on that. And I'm like, oh, look, I can see that one star. And then one goes into two and more, like as you focus on that. We were sitting in the hot tub last night and I noticed we had a couple of little flowers. I'm like, oh, look, we have new little pink flowers blooming. It's November. We're frosting. There's no explanation why we would have flowers blooming right now, except I love to see them and I appreciate the art and that stuff. So then I see more of it. So when you're going on your walks, focus on the people that are doing the love thing. And then because you get the You're Ready card. So we're going to get a couple more. But definitely she's like, go on the walk and then think, but make sure you're paying attention where your focus is while you're doing that. And you get the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So like something that progresses really quick into something, you know, you can meet somebody and then meet them for coffee and then, you know, see them on your walk and then run into them somewhere, like something that's definitely higher vibration, you know, because that High Priestess is definitely in that deep knowing of what she deserves and where her value is. And then we get the Tower and the Sun, Corinne. So we feel like, Corinne, you know, when I met Dave, you know what, we almost instantly from the first date, like we're together all the time. Like it was in the middle of COVID and all that. So there was isolation and I wasn't working and Dave was working from home, but there was that opportunity for like instant connection and bonding and all of that to go really quickly. And that's just, so I feel like something that could progress something little to something more, to total happiness, victory, the thing you've been waiting for. It's going to come. Are you, you know, talk to source while you're walking. I am ready to get ready. I am ready to find that love. I have made space in my life. I am ready. You know, is there space in your closet? Do you have a clear drawer for somebody? Do you have, you know, is there space for somebody? Have you done that? But we feel like by getting out and walking, maybe you're going to find this opportunity here. But when you're out, like focus on the things you see, like the people that are walking in love, like, you know, people that are holding hands or just the little things. Like you can tell when somebody's in love. And as you focus on that, no, it's in your environment and it's getting ready to come to you. Like, but go for a walk. And then the Seven of Wands and the King of Swords wanted to jump out, and the Empress, because you've been manifesting this, perhaps an air sign. And like the Seven of Wands can be about having a boundary, but on this, it's like all that victory's there. But he's like standing his ground, and the door is open for something new. He's going into somewhere else. Like he's making his exit, as you know, on the things of the past into something new. We don't know what's beyond that door. And you just have to be open and vulnerable. So, Corinne, go for a walk. Thank you for the donation. We greatly appreciate it. And yes, so you like definitely go for the walk. It's a lot of times when we're doing that and it's a natural thing. You know what? It's called like a walking meditation. And like you can get so many messages. Like I fold laundry and I get messages. It's the craziest thing. It's like taking a shower, but like taking a walk, like is a great way to get messages. So if you don't want to talk to anybody, put your earbuds in, but you don't have to play anything. That way you can actually focus on the messages you're getting. Or even just put one in so they think you're listening to something, so they, you know, unless you want to be bothered. But we feel like as you walk, like you're going to be getting messages. Wear something pink. You like pink, Corinne? Wear pink. She's like, wear pink. I hear pink. So, so thank you for donating, Corinne. We greatly appreciate you. And we hope that helps. But yeah, I hear when you walk, wear pink. That like exudes feminine energy. Like, yes, she's like, wear pink. Like, and know you're ready. Like, you're seeing it in your environment. Invite it in. Say, when you're walking with Source, okay, Source, I'm ready to be ready. You don't have to say it out loud. You could just say it in your head. Okay, Source, I'm ready to be ready. I am making space. I am ready for this new opportunity. I see it's in my environment. I see the love that's around me. I'm ready for it to be in my personal physical space. You have to have a conversation with Source, invite it in. We don't have to always pray and it be a pleading thing. It can be, the confidence of, I have been working on this. I'm ready. I am open to bring it to me if now is the time. Like, and just come from a really heartfelt place. I am open and I am ready. I have made space. I am, I feel like I'm taking the steps and like, oh, Corinne, Source wants you to conversate more. Like, talk to God. Like, have like it's energy that's right there because it is. So like, yeah, God wants to co-create with, like, he's trying to co-create with you, Corinne. It's enough, like, it's fabulous. Like, that is like that you're stepping into your power, that Source is like saying, okay, now I want to co-create with you. I want you to talk to me in not a begging and pleading way, in an empowered way. I am ready. I am doing the work. This is what I want. Like, and be confident about it. Like, humble but confident. Like, don't have to be cocky. Just say, I am ready to get ready. Like, Source is trying to develop that closer relationship with you. You are a child of God, and it's just like that parent wants to connect with you. It's just like that. Like, it wants to help in your life. And through the connection with that and the trust. Oh, it's about trust and faith. Oh, trust and faith. Faith and trust. Faith and I only know this because we're having a whole situation going on currently about maybe some of that stuff. So faith and trust. That's I'm channeling Source energy, girl. Literally, Celia is my bridge to Source. Like, so when I'm channeling Celia, we're like connected to Source. Like, we're plugged in. I'm the cord, I'm plugged into the wall, and the message is coming out. Like, but like, that's Source is like saying, it's time. It's time to communicate, like, and have that like daily, like, the hope and the faith. You have to like that's just making me like, so like, hope and faith. I hear, have the hope and the faith to know that everything is working out and that person's coming in the very exact right time. Like, no, it's happening in the right time. But you've been doing the work, and just say, I'm ready to bring this in. We are glad we could bring you your, Corinne, when I come in, before I do my thing, I say, please let me be of service, let me be of service. So this is me being of service to you. This is, it's coming. So just embrace it. Take it easy. A lot of times we feel like we pray and we ask and we ask and we ask and we don't get. You know why we don't get? Because if you ask the same thing every day, Source thinks You don't think I'm going to bring it to you, so I'm not. Like, so it's developing a different kind of relationship, a one of co-creation, not one of like your parent when you were a child and you really wanted something and you know, that kind of relationship. It's not that. Source wants to co-create with you. It wants to bring you everything you desire through that connection with you, through the faith and trust of knowing that you've asked for it. It's on the way. So apparently that is the message of the day for you, Corinne. So, and then the angels are watching over you. So they are. So with that, it's been almost 2 hours, hour and 45 minutes. So I think I am going to take a break. I would like to send a big shout out to Hay House for the new fall subscription box for their card membership. We got the Angels and Aura from Radley Valentine, the Divine Masters from Kyle Gray, and then the Mystical Shaman Pocket Oracle from Alberto Bilodeau, Colette Baron Reed, and Marcellus Lobos. So they are all in the fall box and all available at Hay House. They are beautiful. These both really activated me greatly. So anybody that doesn't have them yet, we encourage you to check them out. Oh, thank you, Corinne. Have an amazing day. We're going to probably be back later doing some more readings with the new decks because we're so excited about them having them. Thank you, Dave, for the subscription box. It has been a beautiful Christmas gift that gave to me all year round. So thank you much. And everybody check out Hay House and have a great day. Bye.